We are once again at the peak season of KDP. Everyone is on higher spirit, doing shopping, getting in shape for that holiday photo, and looking for the perfect gift for loved ones. And this is the best opportunity to welcome these buyers, buy a good quality book, and make some money. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 no content book niches for quarter 4. Before we start, do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you. Today we are going to review the absolute top 5 niches for quarter 4 of 2023. Get ready because some of these books are very competitive or even hard to create, but they all have one thing in common, which is now is the best time to create them. I already covered the creation process of most of these niches before, and I will link them in the description section for you. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the creation process very briefly. So without further ado, let's go and get into it. Again, it's that time of the year that a lot of people trying to get in shape and make sure to fulfill their health goals for the year, and what a better way than helping them with a logbook. Around the end of the year, lots of people will search for a health logbook, especially dieting and fitness logbook in Amazon. The sales are pretty steady and consistent throughout the year for this niche, but around end of the year, we always see a spike on number of sales. Let's also take a look inside of one of these. So as you can see, the interior is pretty simple. To give you an idea how fast you can create one of these, let's go to Canva and I'm going to create a very simple blood sugar logbook. So first, let's create a big rectangle that will cover almost the entire page. And then I'm going to divide this to 8 rows. 7 rows for each day of the week, and then top row for titles. And I will also need 5 columns, so I'm going to place 4 lines here. Now here on this section, I'm going to list the days of the week. If you've ever been around someone with diabetes, you know that they have to track their blood sugar before and after each meal. So we are going to divide each of these cells to 4 sections for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bedtime. I will make sure they are in equal distance from each other. Let's also place a very light gray line between them like this, and then copy and paste this for each day of the week. Right on top, let's also type the title of each column. This one is before, this one after, and this one is notes. Let's make this one a little bigger than others. You can also add a place for writing the dates right on top. Okay, I think now you have an idea how to make your own logbook. It's just a couple of tables, and there are also tons of ready-to-use interior on the Creative Fabrica. I will also add my own fitness interior to my gumroad shop. Like always, you can find the link down below. By the way, I recently started a new channel called Learn Graphic with Anna, where I go over different graphic and creative contents in depth. If you're interested in learning different graphic softwares to improve your KDP design skills, make sure to check it out and subscribe. You can find the link down below. Next niche in our list is coloring books. Although almost every type of coloring book is extremely popular on Amazon, but during quarter 4, sub-niches like Christmas, Halloween, Diwali, Thanksgiving, and New Year always have a huge spike in sales. The process of making all of these books will be same, but the theme will be different. Unless you are an artist, I always suggest to hire a professional in Fiverr or buy ready-to-use designs from Creative Fabrica. Remember, this is a business, and like any other business model, you need to compete with other products to make sales. So costs like hiring someone for designs or paying for marketing and advertising is inevitable. But there's always an alternative way. If you don't want to pay for the designs in advance and have the time and the drawing tablet, you can also trace images and make your own coloring book. Surprisingly, if you choose the right image, the result will be unique and high quality this way. Personally, I have a coloring book I created with this method, and this is one of my top selling coloring books. Just to give you an idea how this is done, let me go to Photoshop and I will download this image from Canva, and now I'm just gonna draw on these lines. Also make sure you are doing this on a second layer. I try to be precise as much as possible. Okay, I think you got the point. By the way, I will upload an event calendar on my Gumroad shop for all of these events and holidays, which you can download for free. Hopefully that will save you some time. The third niche is puzzle books. Puzzle books, especially Sudoku, crossword, and word search books, are extremely popular throughout the year. But in next 3 months, there are lots of gift-giving occasions like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and people have more time to use these kind of activity books. So you can either create theme books like Bible crossword or Christmas crossword, or just create simple puzzle books, which also works pretty fine. I have videos on word search, crosswords, and Sudoku, which you can find in description if you're interested. The process is actually pretty simple, and most of the job is done with softwares and websites. But it's also a bit time consuming. So you can also choose to get the materials from websites like Fiverr if you want. Next niche is study guides and kids activity books. Study guides are educational books aiming to help kids master various topics. They should be engaging and entertaining to encourage kids to learn and be creative. These books usually include puzzles, games, coloring pages, and interactive content that keeps kids entertained while enhancing their skills. Most popular types of kids' activity books are sight words and math workbooks. Again, you can find the process of how to make a kids' activity books in description section. And finally, our last niche, which also is the most obvious one, is planners and calendars. So this is one of those niches that we are all familiar with, but you also have to be very careful about it. If you use simple design, you might end up looking just like any other book. And as you know, sometimes Amazon doesn't like duplicate interior. You might get penalized for this. So you need to think through this well before getting to creation process. In planners, we have dated and undated planner, which is much easier to create. If you decided to go with a dated planner or a calendar, make sure you double check everything. One wrong day on something people depend on to make plans can cause a lot of bad reviews and reduce your sales. So that's the 5 most popular Q4 niches that I wanted to go over today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you do enjoy watching videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.